Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone tonight? Happy Tuesday. Is it unfair if you type it now? You mean magical? No, not at all. I gotta get some sage burning here. Is anyone else a sage addict like me? If I don't have my sage going, I can't. Hello, Brenna. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Kira. Okay, so we have Crystal. How is everyone tonight? Crystal, Kira, Brenna. Hi, Cheryl. Amanda. Wow, this is moving kind of fast tonight, Cheryl. Okay, so I have Crystal, Kira, Brenna, Amanda, and Cheryl on the list. So as soon as I get this stage lit, my lighter is kind of dying on me here. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. So I'm going to use the Light Seers deck tonight, but for some reason, I was called to also pull an Earth Magic Oracle with the 3 cards tonight. I don't know why, but we're going to go with it. So, yes, Sage is definitely one of my favorites. It just does not want to light tonight. I don't know why. I'm going to give it one more shot, and then I'm going to get into the reading. So if it doesn't light, it doesn't light. One more. What is everybody else's favorite? Brenna says hers is Sage. There we go. Much better. Guys, I got to show off my new shirt. I am absolutely in love with this shirt. Can you see that? The moon made me do it. I am so in love with this shirt. Oh, sweetgrass and sandalwood, yes. I like frankincense and myrrh as well. Opium and patchouli. I think we can just keep going down that list, right? So many. Isn't it great, Crystal? I love it. Anytime I do something bad, I'm just going to wear the shirt, right? No, just kidding. The moon made me do it. All right, so why don't we go ahead and get started? So I have Crystal first. So Crystal, do you want a general reading or a specific question? General? Okay. You got a jumper today. Hi, Caitlin. Welcome. Okay. So, Crystal, your first card is the Strength card. The Strength card is a card that reminds us that we don't have to be loud and in people's faces to get our points across. This card is a gentle strength. It's all about harnessing your inner power, going inside of yourself to harness that power, and then bringing your point across. This card represents standing your ground in a situation and bringing your point across. When this card arises, it tells us that the outcome of whatever the situation is will be a positive for you. Your second card is dun dun dun, the Tower. Now, and I absolutely love this Tower card. I'm sure you guys, some of you have seen this. This is the Light Seers Tower, which is one of the most beautiful. Now the tower is all about changing things up. It's all about quick changes, swift changes. But in the face of those changes, if you look at the Strength card being next to it, it just reminds you to harness your inner power when those changes do come up. Your last card is the King of Wands. King of Wands is career-focused and visionary. He is all about staying focused. He is one who is not, he's a leader. He is not focused on the everyday things going on. He doesn't care about who said what. He has one thing in mind and he's going for his goal. And I pulled an oracle for you. And your oracle is the Cave. This, Caitlin, is the Light Series deck. And the oracle is the Earth Magic Oracle. So your oracle card is the Cave Sanctuary Crystal. And I'm going to read right from the book since I have not used this one here yet. We're going to kind of learn this deck together, guys. Sanctuary 23. Okay. So it says, it kind of looks like, it says there is a quiet, still place inside of you that will always be available. That, to me, is going along with the Strength card, right? Yet finding such a space in the natural world will enhance and complement the internal place of peace. Whether it is a cave, a meadow, or a forest, seashore, or other setting in nature, this is where you can see, hear, and feel the presence of your creator and surroundings. Let it become a temple for your heart and soul. Rather than having your computer, television, or human-made device be your sanctuary, allow yourself to discover the perfect place in nature. Simply breathe and be. Doing so bridges the connection between the internal and external and allows your spirit to quiet and align in the dramatic world that is today's busy world. It becomes even more critical to set time aside for sanctuary, even if you have to schedule it. So I think what these cards are saying is that life is going to get hectic, lots of changes. Find that inner peace, find that sanctuary, and just focus on your goal and head there. So I hope that was helpful for you today, Crystal. Thank you for letting me read you. I always appreciate reading people. Oh, you're welcome, Crystal. Hey, Melanie, good to see you. Be safe getting home. No mugwort tonight, Liv. No, I don't have any mugwort burning today. Okay, Kira, you're next. Do you have a general question or a specific question? 111XX. Okay, I don't know what 1111XX means. Okay. Kira says, what should I do to make him come towards me? Will he reach out? Okay, let's see what the cards say. Okay, let's see. Your reading is surrounding pentacle cards. Pentacles are typically to do with the earth and to do with material things. So your first card is the Two of Pentacles. Two is duality. Two is of Pentacles has to do with the ups and downs of, let me get this question out of the way so you can see the cards. It's the ups and downs in life and juggling different things in your life. So in other words, figuring out where you're putting too much of your energy, where you're not putting enough of your energy. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is spending too much money in areas that you might not need to spend money in. Holding back in other areas. So this is a holding back. You see how she's clutching her purse? And your last card is the Page of Cups. Cups is a card of emotions. The Page is thinking outside of the box. And then your Oracle card is the Fire card, or Passion. And I'm going to read right from the book from this one. This is the Earth Magical deck. So the Fire card says, what ignites your passion? What turns you on? What ignites your inner flame? That creative spark When you feel devoid of passion, consider what is missing in your life. It is most likely an absence of fire in your belly, something that makes your heart beat faster and quickens your breathing. Passion is not something that comes from outside of you, although some events and circumstances can trigger it. It is an intensity of feeling, whether experienced quietly or enthusiastically. Passion can simply be a strong feeling or sensation itself. It is often associated with exclusivity to sexuality, which is certainly one way of experiencing it. Yet it limits its meaning and demeans the broader possibilities. Open yourself to the truth of that. When you are passionate about things, you will find a means to express it. Okay. So I think these cards are leaning more towards passion in your life. Let me go back to your question. Wait a minute, it's 1 a.m. where you are? Oh my goodness. What can you do to make him come towards you? Okay, so the answer is you can get wrapped up in what you are passionate about. You can figure out what you're juggling and where you want to throw your energy towards. You know, there's always that saying, or there's, my grandmother at least used to tell me, don't put too much energy into, and guys, please don't send me hate messages, hate comments, but my grandmother always used to say to me, don't pay too much attention to him because then he knows he has you. So focus on what you're passionate about and delve into what you enjoy. And don't be so, this card is telling me, don't be so, don't hold on so much to sorry, there was a little gnat. Don't hold on so much to that wanting to be with him that you're not going out and doing what's fun for you, that you're just sitting there waiting for him. So go out and enjoy life and enjoy what you're passionate about, and that will make you more appealing. If that makes sense to you, that's what I'm getting out of these cards for you. Thank you for letting me read you once again. I know you've been here quite a few times now, and I always appreciate reading for you. I think the cards gave us a little more answers this time than they have in the last couple of weeks. So hopefully that was helpful. Readings list. Yes, it's Brianna, Amanda, Cheryl, wait a minute, Jay. Yes, absolutely. You're welcome. Jayoa, Caitlin. See, my list is all messed up. Kay, Faye, and then Jakara. Jakarada. I'm trying to write quick, guys. Sorry. And then after Jakarada Future, and thank you for subscribing and liking. Melanie wanted to get on the list as well. She's on her way home, so hopefully she'll be home when it's her turn. Okay. So up next is Brenna. Brenna, do you have a specific question or general reading you would like? general reading. Awesome. Brenna, if you are new to tarot and you would like to learn more about the cards, I also do a tarot course on Thursday nights for beginners. If you'd like to learn more, that's at 8 p.m. as well on the channel. Sorry, guys, I'm just lighting more sage to cleanse these cards a little bit in between. If it ever takes. There we go. Okay, here we go. Cheryl, are you from which I can't even say it tonight. Witches? Okay, so you would like, what is that? You. Okay, so you're new to tarot, Brenna. We're going to go ahead and read your cards now. Brenna, you don't need a deck. You can start learning the cards. I show different cards when I'm teaching them. You'll also get notes and be able to see other cards in my Facebook group throughout the week, so it might be helpful. And then when you get cards yourself, you can use them. And also, you can join Wish Witches, which is a group that we have, where if you're looking to expand your, guys, help me out here. I can't think. If you're looking to expand your collection of tarot cards or magical supplies and things like that, you can join Wish Witches. It's a great group. Maybe Crystal can, or Amanda, you can throw the link in the comments for me. Thanks, Amanda. All right, let me get these cards read before I go off. All right, we're back. Oh, we got some poppers. Oh, 3. I didn't even have to pull these. These just popped right out. Okay, so your first card. Oh, you're part of it. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Yeah, so make sure you throw that list out there and hopefully you'll get your own deck soon. All right, so your first card is the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups, when I learned tarot, my teacher taught me this is the margarita card. If you think of going out with your girlfriends for margarita, this is a celebration card, a card of community, friendship. It's a feel-good card. Your second card is the Six of Swords. You can see there's a little bit of turbulence. You have to decide if you're going to let the birds pull you in the direction you're going to go. It's travel and transition. So are you going to let them pull you and make the transition smooth, or are you going to fight against the transition? And your last card is the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups, I love this card. I think he is one of the best looking cards in this deck. Who wouldn't want to come home and see that, right? The Knight of Cups is an adventurous, follow your heart type of card. So these cards are telling you that you're going to want to be following your heart and going on adventure. It has the Big Dipper. Oh, what did I miss? Wait. Are you talking about this one? Is that the Big Dipper? It is. I never noticed that. Look at that, guys. That's so cool. I love when people see something I don't see. I never noticed that before. So I'm going to pick an oracle card so that I can put these all together for you. Boop. And we got a jumper there too. Ooh, Green Man and Synergy. Ooh. So the Green Man and Synergy, what a beautiful card. So let's see what that, if I can find my book. So the Green Man and Synergy. Sorry, guys, I did not turn off my Facebook messages before I came on. That really is, I love this deck. I was actually gifted it in Wish Witches, and I am in love with it. That's why I wanted to use it tonight. So Green Man is all about synergy. It's all about syncing everything together in your life. But I want to read you what exactly it says. I'll get there. Here we go. It says, you have the advantage of an incredible synergy at this time. The flow of life is guiding you where things just seem to fall into place as you move about. You are in a mutually cooperative interaction with Spirit as your will is aligned with the will of Spirit and your mission is congruent with your sense of purpose. When this is happening, there is a synergy, a way of life, a way that your life force is continually coming into balance with the force of nature. There is also synergy between your spiritual awareness, your personal self or ego. Know that your higher self is always looking out for your best interests. In this cycle, tune into that guidance, however it shows up, and you will find that as you move through life with greater ease, due to synergistic balance of forces expressing themselves to you. So this is an amazing point in your life where everything is falling into place. So enjoy the community, enjoy the adventure, and ride out the transition and travel wherever it may take you. This is absolutely a beautiful reading. I love this reading for you. I really enjoyed doing this one. You dreamt of the Six of Swords the other night. Wow, that's interesting to dream of a tarot card. Awesome. Keep going. Don't let the ride the wave. If you feel like your psychic abilities are opening now, keep working them. Don't back down. Just keep working it. It takes work, and they'll keep strengthening for you. That is amazing. Oh, I got chills. I think you're on an amazing path. I really do. And the goosebumps of the confirmation here. All right, so up now is Amanda. Then we have Cheryl. Then we have Joio. I think that's how you say it. Caitlin. Then Jacarida, then Melanie. I think I'm on the list or going about it. So, all right, Amanda, do you have a general question? Okay, awesome. Thank you, Crystal. Yes, I highly recommend that book as well. I had to force myself to stop at the end of chapter 1 because I didn't want to go too far ahead. Okay, general for Amanda. All right, let's see. Okay, Amanda, your first card is going to be the Page of Swords. Swords are always to do with mental and communication. They're intellect, they're the air sign, so their thoughts, actions, I think, would be the affirmative statement associated with this card. So this is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is impulsive, does not think things through and just acts. Your next card, it's interesting, you got 2 court cards. Your next card is the King of Cups. Cups is emotions, feelings. This is the I feel, matters of the heart. Okay, the King is a family-oriented man, one who will do anything for his family, but is afraid to feel and is very much all about staying in control of his feelings, because he's afraid to let others know his feelings, because the minute he does, his feelings will overwhelm him. So this is a person that stays very in control because they feel so deeply. And your last card is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, again, is feelings and emotions. And this is new love or pairings. Now, this could be business pairings. It doesn't have to be new love. It could be business pairings, partnerships, friendships, but it is a partnership situation. And your oracle card is the Fog or Veils. What a beautiful card that is. So I'm going to read the what it says in the book for the Fog. It says you are embellished in confusion and uncertainty and unsure if it will ever be clear. This is not the best time to make decisions, particularly major ones. Know that this foggy veil will eventually dissolve. Although there may be ways you are unconsciously contributing to this state, the greater truth is that this is simply a cycle you are moving through, and likely this, like all things, this too shall pass. Allow yourself to feel confused. In fact, decide to be a little confused. No matter what attempts you make right now to make things happen, or move in a specific direction out of impatience and frustration, you risk only creating more confusion and uncertainty. So be still and patient and wait. So the impulsivity of the Page of Swords is not going to get you right now any further in your path. It's just going to cause you more confusion. So your best course of action right now would be to kind of chill out, relax, and wait for this to pass, because it will pass. And once it does pass, you're going to be looking at new friendships, partnerships, relationships, possibly an outpouring of emotions from somebody that you is normally very in control of their feelings. They're going to be releasing some of their emotions to you. And if that person, if you can relate to this card, just be aware that it may be time to let some of those emotions go, to at least within yourself, and know that, you know, it's okay to have those emotions and feel things. But now is the time to just be patient. Chill out, relax. This too will pass. I hope that made sense. I know I kind of double talked a little bit in there. Hopefully that was helpful. Okay. Awesome. You're welcome, Amanda. Cheryl, let's see. Okay. Hal feels about me. Your crush Denver feels about you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So the first card I got for you is the friendship card, or the community card. So in this case, I'm getting friendship. The second card is the devil, or temptation. And the last card is the emperor. The emperor is a dominant, controlling male who needs to be in control, and the authority figure. Your oracle card is the rain card, purification. So let's look and see what that says, and then we'll go back over all of the cards. Says purifying your mind, body, and spirit is the task put before you. Purify your mind by identifying a predominant belief that you carry about yourself that inhibits you from being fully engaged in life, from showing up 100%. Purify your heart by allowing yourself to breathe in and out blessings and forgiveness so that you can love even more deeply. Let yourself feel grief, truly feel it, so that the river of your tears becomes miniature baptisms that heal the wounds in your soul. It's necessary to detoxify your body, the temple, and the seat of your soul. By changing your diet, doing a cleanse for a few days, or simply drinking more water, it's no wonder that in some indigenous languages, water is called lifeblood, and it is so essential to every form of life. Take time to purify yourself. So, how does Denver think about me? From what the cards are saying here, it seems to be that he thinks of you as a friend, as a temptation, that he is not willing to cross that line with you. He is very much the emperor. He needs to be in control. His way of thinking is that he is the authority, so he needs to be in control. He needs to make the decisions and be the one to figure out how things are going to go, and he's not quite ready to make that move. So right now he's hesitant on how he's going to proceed. And the best thing you can do for yourself right now is purification, everything that this card was talking about, which is that whole purification and ritual of self-cleansing, self-healing on so many different levels. A lot of soul work, it sounds like. But that soul work, there's so many of us need to do that soul work. And it's interesting because when I pulled my oracle card before we came on, mine also it wasn't the rain purification, but it was another card indicating shadow work. And it's so interesting how many of us need to really get in there and do a lot of soul work. And we just don't take care of that aspect of ourselves in so many, with everything that goes on in everyday life. So you're not alone on that one, sweetie. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to move on to, let me go back up my list. Joao, is that how you say your name? Please correct me if I'm not pronouncing that right. General reading. Oh, you're welcome, Cheryl. Okay, awesome. All right, let's do a general. And then I think we are going to stop adding to the list. Jamila will be the last one for tonight since it's already 8:45. Oh, we got another jumper. There's a lot of jumpers tonight. Okay. So your first card, Joea, is the King of Wands. Wands are our passion, our creativity. I desire, it comes from the soul. The King of Wands is a leader who is a visionary leader. He is very career focused. He has his career in mind. He is the CEO type. It may be of a small business, it may be of a large business, but he is definitely career focused. Then you have the Page of Swords, which is that impulsivity. And you have the Eight of Swords, yes, Eight of Swords, which has an aspect of self-bondage, feeling stuck, but you're not actually stuck. You're creating this illusion. If you look in the mirror and she seems all bound up, but if you look over here, she's not actually bound. She's just, it's kind of in your head. You're creating this feeling stuck. But you're not actually stuck. And that's the important message with this card is you're not stuck. You just feel like you're stuck, but you can unstuck yourself, so to speak. So that's a very important message of this card. So the way I'm reading these cards is that, and this is where I go off, and if you've been here before, which I don't think you have, but the people that have know that sometimes I go off left field. But the way I'm reading these cards is that I feel like almost like you're stuck in your career, or you feel like you're stuck and that you can't get out of this career that you're in, or that you want to be doing something else. Okay. But it's important not to get caught in an impulsive decision right now. And your oracle card was the lake or the stillness. And I mean, that is just a gorgeous picture. And the stillness, the lake oracle card, I'll read you what it says here real quick. The tempo of life these days has sped up considerably, and there seems to be no end to the quickening pace. Immersed as we are in the technological whirlpool, there seems to be no escape. However, there is no need to be a prisoner to the hurry up syndrome, nor is there a need to feel trapped by the awareness of the collective intensities that massive numbers of humans are expecting these days. No matter if the noise is from the environment or your seemingly nonstop thinking. So this card goes back, this lake stillness goes back to this Eight of Swords, the thinking that you're putting on yourself. There's no need to be caught up in that. Find this stillness in your heart. Find something that causes you to chill out. Maybe try meditating. Even if it's a few minutes a day, just try and find something that causes you to slow down a little bit. Be still. Yeah, I feel like you just need to zen out a little bit and not make any impulsive decisions right now. That would be not a wise decision right now. So just take everything, try and find that stillness for yourself. I hope that was helpful. Sorry, guys, just need a drink. Caitlin, you are up next. Do you have a general question or a specific question? I get a general love reading without a specific question. I've been having dreams that I don't understand and can use clarity. Okay, well, ask the cards and see what they come up with. No problem. I understand the lag. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, so not having a question, I'm just going to read the cards as the way their meanings for you. So the first card is the Justice card, which symbolizes fairness and balance in life, right? Your second card is the Two of Wands. Wands are communication, I desire. Not communications, I'm sorry, creativity. And the I desire statements. So it's coming from the soul. And the Two of Wands is making plans or contemplating the future. So for a love reading, that Two of Wands is actually a good card. And then the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is one who is cautious and sensible. He thinks everything through before he makes a decision or before he takes any action. He's the type of person that will write everything down, will write a list of the pros and cons, and weigh the list out before he's going to make any action, okay? And your oracle card is the Eagle, which is communion, which is gorgeous, guys. Look at this card. And I'll read you what the Eagle says. Okay, so this says, whenever you experience a heartfelt communion with physical expression of life, animal, plant, human, or anything else, it is only then that you can truly feel how life force is similar to the life force that is all around you. An essence is articulated in the physical world in a multitude of ways that is the same in everything and everyone. The essence is spirit emulating. Communion with nature is essential for you now. Take some time to do an open-eyed meditation with a nearby plant or animal. You may even receive messages or impressions as you find yourself in the flow of unspoken communication with nature. So maybe to figure out what this dream was trying to tell you, maybe you should do some meditation out in nature. He just knocked on my door and asked if I wanted to build a snowman. Okay, that's an interesting one. Yeah, I would definitely try the nature thing. Just zone out in nature and see. You are so welcome. Thank you for letting me read you. Okay, I was just going to ask, Melanie, are you home? Did you make it? She might have gotten sidetracked with her son. That's a possibility. We're going to go ahead and go on to Kay Faye, and if she's here, she'll pop in. She's not. Oh, you are. Okay, there you are. All right, so we're going to do Melanie, and then we'll do Kay Faye. All right, Mel, you want a general reading? Okay, you're ready. Awesome. Okay, you're open. All righty. Okay, so Kay Faye, you're next after Melanie. Wow. Okay. So the first card this week, Melanie, is the Hanged Man. This is a card that reminds us that we need to take time to pause, time to reevaluate our perspective on things, and perhaps change perspective on things. Your second card is the Seven of Cups. Cups having to do with emotions. This is the I feel statement. You have many choices. And this card asks you, are you going to go with the known choices or the unknown choices? You know, you can go one way or the other. And your last card is the Six of Wands. Wands are creativity, spirituality, and willpower. These are the I desire statements or the soul. So this is the six, and it's victory or public accolations like raises at work, public acknowledgements. And my little comment there was because this is your oracle card and it so fits you because it looks like one of your art pieces. Dreamtime creation. It's beautiful. So I'm going to read you what this one stands for. Dreamtime creation. Let's see. Oops. So it says, close your eyes, tune into your breathing, and allow yourself to sink deeply into the heart of the living creation that you are. As you notice your breathing steady and slightly deeper than usual, observe the urge that is within you, begging to come forth for some creative action. Pay attention to images, sounds, or feelings that beckon self-awareness. And there you will find the key to all manner. And there you will find the key as to the manner in which to express your magnificent pulse. Your breath is a crossover between spirit and physical reality. I think that is just a beautiful oracle. So putting them all together is time for some new decisions, new perspectives, and depending on which way you go or which decisions you make will lead to a victory in public recognition. And maybe making the decision of which way to go can be achieved by going into that meditation, the creative meditation, or the creative artwork through meditation. So thank you for letting me read you tonight. Kay Faye, you're up next. Do you have a specific question or general? Crystal, who else is left on the list after Kay Faye? How will Pisces friend react or respond to the text messages I've sent her? Okay. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, so we have the Fool. The Fool card, I'm just going to hide this. The Fool card is that card of walking around with new beginnings in mind, new adventures in mind, without any concern for the logical. So this is very illogical thinking, very optimistic thinking. Then we have the Eight of Swords, swords being communication, being action-oriented, I think. And this is the Eight of Swords. So this is self-bondage again, or feeling stuck. And then you have the Seven of Wands. Oops. Seven of Wands. Wands are that I desire card. Seven is a card of knowledge. And the Seven of Wands is to remain on guard. So it appears as though, let me think about this with the question. How will they respond to the text messages I have sent? It appears as though she will want to act without having that, she will want to act without having that hesitation. She will want to act like the Fool and take the leap, but she's going to be guarded. She's going to be guarded, and she's going to be feel stuck and unsure of how to react. Your Oracle card was communion with the Eagle card. So I would say I believe, let me check it again, but I believe this was the card where you just need to commune with nature, I think. And if I'm right, I believe that sorry guys, I will get to know this deck in a couple of weeks of using it. Yeah, this is the heartfelt communication with nature card. So reading all these cards together, it's that she wants to, take the leap and make amends or whatever. but she's feeling guarded and like she feels stuck and like she can't do that quite yet. So maybe giving her time to kind of be on her own and be still and commune with nature and kind of work things through might help the situation. She needs that time to be able to work things out. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for letting me read you tonight. Chikarita, is that how you say your name? You said you have a specific question? What is your question? Okay. Let's see. How is Anazika going to react when she sees I unfriended her on Snapchat? Let's see what the cards say. Just give me 1 second. Stephen and Jamila, if you have specific questions, please have them ready. Stephen, you're next, and then Jamila. Let's see what the cards have to say. You never know. Okay, so your first, let me take this down. Okay, your first card is the Nine of Cups, which cups are emotions. Cups are the I feel. She's going to feel self-satisfaction. This is a self-satisfaction card. I don't know. I'm just reading the cards. Two of Wands is planning for the future. King of Pentacles is that, or Knight of Pentacles, rather, I'm sorry. Knight of Pentacles is that knight that is going to weigh everything, the pros and the cons. So the initial reaction I'm getting is like going to feel some sort of self-satisfaction, maybe that she feels she was right somehow. Then she's going to start to feel like she wants to plan for the future. She's going to start weighing pros and cons. Your oracle card is full moon completion. What a gorgeous card. And I'll read you what that says. So full moon completion. Oops, just passed it. Hang on. Wow, I sped right past it. It says you can feel pleasure in knowing that whatever you have been working for has been completed. This is the end of a cycle. It may have been a relatively brief cycle, but regardless of the length, you have arrived at the stage of completion. So regardless of how she feels, I think this card is kind of summing it up there for you. I hope that was a helpful reading. Thank you for letting me read you tonight. And I do believe you have been here before, so thank you for coming back. All right, so we have Stephen, and I see you are quite welcome. I see you put a question up, Stephen. Can I get a general on my relationship I'm in? We were seeing how things will go again, and I was wondering how S feels about me. Okay. Yes, I'm sorry, Kellyanne. I am going to be ending the readings tonight after I read Jamila. All right. Okay, so Stephen, I'm pulling the cards for you now. Whoa. Jumping cards. Okay. So we have the Hanged Man, which is signifies a need for pause and to see things from a different perspective. So perhaps if there's difficulty or slight arguments, sometimes shifting your perspective a little bit can help you see things from somebody else's view. Eight of Wands is very fast communications. This is usually through email. It's usually through email. It's usually when something has kind of been stalled or not going as quickly as you would like to, all of a sudden it's going to pick up pace. It's going to be very quick communications, very fast. And the last card of the tarot is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is remaining on guard. So you have this change in perspective, you have this fast communication, but you still have this little bit of remaining on guard going on in the relationship. And then your oracle card is breath. Okay. So I'm going to read you what the oracle card says. Actually, it's forest is the name of the card. It says, your breathing is too shallow. Although it may feel natural, it is an unhealthy habit that causes shortness of breath. When you subconsciously shorten your breath, no matter if this is habitual or triggered, it activates certain psychological signals that prepare your system for fight or flight. Another conditioned response is to perceive danger. This is your survival response. So breathe, inhale deeply regardless of concerns and worries, then let it go. Next, allow yourself to breathe a little deeper and slower. Remember that every breath is a gift. The forest is a clear reminder of how this works. Every breath, every inhale, every exhale is a gift. So how it's going to work out, you're going to need to breathe it through. There's still a little bit of hesitation on her end. She's not quite sure. She's guarded from whatever happened in the past. And there's going to be a lot of communication going on. Perhaps you shifting your view or your perspective on things a little bit would help the situation. I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you for letting me read you. It's always a pleasure to read new people. I really appreciate that. Jamila, are you here? Oh, I'm glad it resonates. Thanks for letting me know that. That always helps me when I get feedback. You are so welcome. We're down to 3 people watching, so I know, Crystal, you're one. I don't know if Jamila is here. That makes complete sense, Stephen. That is a big one. Amanda, you're still here. So that's 2. Yeah, I think she did. She or he did as well. Crystal, thank you so much for your awesome moderating tonight. I could not have done it without you. Next time, I will definitely have somebody who's here and that I trust moderate with you. That was a lot, so thank you. And I think I'm going to wrap it up and call it a night. It's been a long one. That was a lot of readings, so. Hi, Jordan. How are you tonight? Good to see you here. Unfortunately, we are just wrapping things up for the night. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. It was awesome to have you here. So I'm going to pop off one more time before I leave. Check out the awesome shirt. I love it, guys. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. Bye. Yes, it was amazing. Very good night. If you're watching the replay, like and subscribe, guys, for me. And if you're interested in learning tarot, there's a learning tarot course on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time, if you want to check that out. All right, guys, have a great night. Bye.